see in competition is that the ribs are straight like this, okay, and not on a big angle.
Ребрышки должны быть ровными, не идти под углом. Одна часть этого кусочка идет ближе к голове, она тут более узкая. Более широкая часть это та, что идет к хвосту, и здесь более маленькие ребрышки. Она, в принципе, отрезается. Жира в этой части меньше.
Oh no, I would be happy to eat it, no problem. It's just that in a competition you want it to look absolutely perfect.
То есть на конкурсах, там, где абсолютно совершенно должны выглядеть ребрышки, быть одинаковыми, эта часть не участвует, потому что она шире.
While I'm on the subject of that, why don't I show you one more thing? Hold on, I give you one more rib and show you one more thing.
Еще одни ребрышки.
Have one more. One more rib here. Can we take that out of the? Yeah. No. What's inside the oven? What's inside the oven can come out. This is there's a famous barbecue guy. He's a friend of mine. His name is Harry So, and he's from California. And I went out to his house, and we were having. You can see here the ribs on a little bit of an angle. Say they circling an angle there.
А здесь ребрышки немножечко идут под углом. И он рассказывает о своем друге, прекрасном мастере барбекю, который живет в Калифорнии. The name is
Harry So. Harry So. Right, he's a Korean American. Oh no.
Корейский американец.
No, I just want to keep it out of the oven because it's done. So I went over to his house. He lives in Diamond Bar, California, which is like near Silicon Valley. And he was a techie guy from Silicon Valley. He decided to step away from it all and be a barbecue hero.
Он вообще работал в техиндустрии в Силиконовой долине, но решил от этого отойти и заняться барбекю.
So he does a lot of presentations and he does a lot of communication with people all around the world. And
проводит презентации по всему миру.
He has a list of things he calls the ninja tricks. Ninja barbecue trick number 1. And number 2.
Ниндзя трюки для барбекю.
So, if you want a really beautiful rib that's like Instagram worthy, you take your hands like this at this stage and you just pull back against the bone a little bit to break that cartilage away from the bone.
Ребрышки достойные Инстаграма. Нужно их вот так вот сдавить на данной стадии.
You can see where these bones start to pop a little bit right there.
Они начинают торчать немножечко, вылазить.
Okay, so this is if we were in competition, this is what we would do.
Так делают на соревнованиях по барбекю.
The other thing we would do is we would clear off this blood on the edge.
Зачищают кровь на кончиках.
Clean that. Okay, and then we wrap that rib that way.
И тоже вот так же заворачивают.
Okay, so this is the baby back.
Это тоже baby back.
But what we're trying to do is we're trying to get those rib points, those edges, to push out. When it's finished, you'll see those nice light colors. You know, even go as far as to just.
Красивенько торчать, и можно даже вот так вот
So to just trim it up a little bit, but that's what we're looking for. I'm going to do this for volume, so I'm not going to do every single one like this. It takes too much time. There's too much risk in that. So for volume, I'm just going to take a large hotel, like a gastronome pan, GN pan, and I'm going to season each one, stack them in the pan, and we're going to put them into the oven and let them finish in the oven a little bit. Oven.
В духовке будет доготавливаться.
So this is called a crutch. What we're doing here, this is a crutch, and it's.
Это называется crutch.
Yeah, they call it a crutch, like help you along, to support you from.
Как костыли, да, костыли.
It helps you move forward.
Да, то есть это что-то, что делается для того, чтобы.
So they call it a crutch, and in barbecue, whenever they refer
продолжить процесс.
A crutch in barbecue, they refer to a crutch, is when you wrap it.
То есть, когда вы заворачиваете мясо в барбекю, то это костыли.
So we have, this recipe is called barbecue ribs 3-2-1 crutch. And the reason they call it the 3-2-1 crutch is 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. So it's 50% of the time it's on smoke, and then
3 часа, 2 часа, 1. 3 часа, половина времени на огне, на дыму.
okay, and then
Коптится.
30% of the time it's going to be cooked like this,
Потом 30% времени в таком виде.
and then 20% of the time it's going to be going to be finished with
И 20% времени финиш.
with a jelly. I make
таким
this.
желе.
I make the jelly myself. So this is just a chili jelly, like an
Чили-желе,
espelette. Okay,
типа эспелета.
and we'll use that as the glaze. And
Это будет глазурь.
when you see that glaze on there, that looks really super.
Это будет вот так выглядеть великолепно.
Well, if you're barbecuing, it's all going to be in the barbecue. In this case, where we don't have the ability to barbecue, we're going to be finishing it in the oven.
Мы закончим в духовке, но вообще последний этап на барбекю происходит. Первый на коптильне, второй в духовке, третий барбекю.
Yeah. Some of the things you have to be careful of, that is, if you wanted to achieve this in an oven and you don't necessarily want you don't have the ability to barbecue with fire, the moisture that comes off of this while it's cooking is going to build up in the oven. It's going to build up as steam, and the steam is going to tighten up that muscle. So it's going to increase the time that you're cooking.
В духовке что происходит? Выделяется пар, испаряется, он накапливается в духовке. Это делает мышцу чуть более твердой, поэтому процесс происходит дольше, то есть больше времени нужно.
So the 3-2-1 crutch is a very well established method of cooking. They do it with briskets. They do it with most of the barbecue items.
Для всех видов барбекю подходит этот метод костылей 3-2-1. 3 часа 2-1.
So for
Для брискета.
Yeah. So for 30% of the time, you want to close it up and you want to just concentrate the heat in there and to go one.
В таком виде это 30% времени. Это помогает сконцентрировать тепло в мясе.
When I take this out of the crutch and I pick it up and I go like this, this
Когда я достану, вот так
strap that runs along here, this
эта
muscle,
полоска, эта мышца,
I'll see it just crack, and I
она
know
будет
it's done.
разрываться. Вот
So
это
once that
самое то.
just cracks, that's done. And now I go to the next stage.
И тогда можно на следующий этап.
Okay? So I'm going to go back there. I'm going to follow up with all the things I talked about with these ribs. We have the brisket bones just come out of the oven. I have a pork leg downstairs, which I'm going to pull pork on. And we're going to show you the East North Carolina mop and the Western North Carolina mop.
Из духовки принесут брискет, также готовится окорок, долгое время готовился для рваной свинины, pulled pork. И Тим покажет два вот этих соуса. Восток Северной Каролины, Запад Северной Каролины.
So, let me think about this. So I need about 20 minutes.
Он отлучится на 20 минут со своими подготовками.
Okay? Thank you.
Пока... Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
Thank you.
Значит, Тим берет небольшой перерыв для себя. Он очень хочет сейчас доделать все и глазурью, и внизу у него там окорок уже доделать.